Zhao Lusi's confidential server after get off work is delivered. I thought it was Taobao products, yet I didn't anticipate that it should be so costly. In spite of the fact that Zhao Lusi is a notable entertainer among the post-95 Yahoo, her acting abilities have forever been condemned for high points and low points. In any case, her appearance has forever been evidently gorgeous. If not, she could not have possibly been chosen to shoot magazine covers and be a design model for a specific fortune prior to entering media outlets. Maybe due to the experience of a design model in her congenial and sensible character, Zhao Lusi comes up short on standoffish quality of those enormous name stars who are not near outsiders, so her everyday outfits radiate a modest sensation of Taobao hits, is by all accounts the same as the garments worn by customary individuals. Out of the blue, some netizens got her confidential server after get off work, and it was so costly. For a sweet young lady like Zhao Lusi, it's ideal to wear charming and vivacious vigorous young ladies, particularly the lively game style, which in a split second becomes savvy and spooky when worn, and the age-diminishing impact is additionally excellent. Also, the textures of sports-style clothing are by and large extremely delicate and skin-accommodating, with phenomenal solace and won't limit her developments. Nonetheless, to make the game style look silly, the style and shade of the dress ought to be viewed as suitable. The legitimate dark, wide and dim athletic apparel will just make you a bystander. Obviously, those affected splendid tones ought to likewise be stayed away from. Full stop. Energetic and delightful tones, for example, milk blue, smoky purple, bean green, goose yellow and other light sweets tones mirror the splendor of juvenile young ladies, yet are not excessively attractive and tasteless, yet additionally brighten. What's more, the style relies upon your own circumstances. You can pick free or thin. Try not to take a gander at Zhao Lusi's round and beefy face. Her figure is exceptionally costly. For her weight of in excess of 80 kilograms, it is not difficult to accomplish such a feeling of bend, and, surprisingly, the most inclined to gathering of fat there was not so much as a smidgen of a stomach in the mid-region. It would be a misuse of this great figure not to wear a couple of hot leggings as of now. Straightforward and beguiling suspender skirts are the best option. Without additional embellishments, they won't look modest and indecent. The regular clothes can zero in on the figure, yet in addition show a liberal and exquisite inclination, making it more high level, and simultaneously, the collarbone line uncovered by the suspenders can likewise look thin and slim. Sisters who can do without to show their skin can have a go at wearing tight athletic apparel. The framework of the body band can in any case show provocative womanliness, providing individuals with a sensation of wellness goddess. Are the sisters continuously bemoaning that entertainers are thin and tall? As a matter of fact, numerous entertainers and media outlets are little. There's nothing more to it. The central issue of relative dressing is to change the proportion of the length of our upper and lower body, which individuals frequently call a 3 to 7 places figure. This sort of body extent is nearer to the style of the human body, and can accomplish more slender, taller, and longer legs. Triple impacts. One is to abbreviate the extent of the chest area. We can instinctively depict the scope of the chest area by wearing short tops, yet this likewise has the gamble of uncovering the midsection and showing the stomach, so just thin young ladies can attempt it, and fat sisters might. A similar impact at any point can be accomplished by adding a short outerwear. The second is to expand the length of the legs. The most immediate way is to wear high-abed shoes to be tall, however this will diminish the solace and increment the feeling of development. A more intelligent way is to utilize pants to change the visual leg length. For example, utilizing high-waisted pants to build a waistline, so the beginning piece of the leg length goes up, or increment the length of the pant legs to broaden the leg line downwards. Lastly, accomplish the extended leg shape impact. Simultaneously, it is best for marginally fat sisters to pick wide leg pants, since this might not just cover the tissue and make them at any point look more slender, yet in addition fix the legs through the smooth pant legs, making the legs look more thin and straight. Numerous young ladies know the dressing technique for stacking and wearing, however attempting it in person is truly troublesome. It is possible that it looks swelled assuming it is worn excessively, or the 7 long and 8 short stacked has no surface, yet it looks untidy and messy. The variety, most importantly, matching of the inward and external layers must look for shared conviction while saving contrasts. A similar variety seems to be like wearing just a single item from a good ways. Simply by picking comparable tones could you at any point wear a layered feeling of layering. Besides, it is ideal to pick a looser style for the internal and external layers of garments, which not just evades the issue of wearing different garments, yet additionally accompanies a relaxed and free and simple oversized inclination, making it more young and stylish. Zhao Lusi's confidential server after get off work is delivered. I thought it was all Taobao products, yet I didn't anticipate that it should be so costly. Zhao Lusi has different outfits. The costly ones have the advantages of being costly, and being near individuals likewise has the advantages of being near individuals. That is to say, they can be straightforwardly utilized as layouts for customary individuals' outfits, and don't bother agonizing over not as having the option to wear the very good quality feeling of stars. Exclamation point 02. Should stand by a little longer, regardless of what the movies is. Wang Yibo has laid down a good foundation for himself in the film circle. The more somebody wants to think about it, the more pernicious somebody will be. You can perceive the amount Wang Yibo thinks often about anonymous motion pictures. To advance Anonymous, the chief and Wang Yibo went to many spots, watched films with the crowd, and afterward acknowledged the crowd's assessment and sentiments. In any case, the more he wants to think about it, the more vindictive criticisms and awful surveys will become, which is truly excruciating. This film gave Wang Yibo an exceptionally high beginning stage. As a top-level, obscure verbal, it experienced an aggregate blow dark fans on the principal day of its delivery. It designated Wang Yibo himself in different ways, and, surprisingly, ensnared Tony Leung. Acknowledge any film, help out anybody, etc. I felt the profound malevolence of this insider towards this dedicated young fellow, and felt the mutilation of human instinct. What's more, Yibo answered in the street show, trade your genuineness for your truthfulness. The reason is that you need to go to the theater and watch No Name before you are qualified to remark. This is regard for you and others. To give an objective assessment, albeit the ongoing film plan isn't great, which influences the movies, however great is great, and it can go the distance, so you should stand by somewhat longer. Yibo said that individuals who like me go to my exhibition, and the people who can do without me go to see me get eaten. It tends to be heard that Wang Yibo would rather not influence the whole film creation group and different entertainers due to his being hacked. He simply believes more individuals should truly watch it and afterward offer remarks. It is likewise said that Chief Chang Emergency Room has made a straightforward story dissipated, the story isn't lucid, and the clarification isn't clear. As a matter of fact, this is a direct result of the different story procedures, and it's difficult to make sense of it like a series. All things considered, Jing just has a 2-hour film, and it could be a glimmer of a casing, or it very well might be a sentence. Obviously, on the off chance that there is a ton of data, regardless of whether you read it cautiously, you may not comprehend a couple of clasps, which is ordinary. Albeit this film has a specific limit, primary school understudies can grasp it, and we should likewise figure out it. For instance, I recall that Zhang Shuang's personality kicked the bucket. She wore a red cheongsam and went to a hedge to shoot her. Now and again somebody said that Zhang Shuang was delivered in the execution ground. In the film, it was referenced that the two powers would have rather not killed her, yet they didn't say no. This should be observed once more. Certain individuals likewise said that Mr. He played by Tony Leung and Yimi played by Wang Yibo both realized they were their own kin, so they actually battled until the very end. Is it important to battle until the very end? Assuming you take a gander at this, you will know whether it is fundamental. On the off chance that you don't see it obviously, it doesn't imply that the film didn't make sense of it, yet we didn't see it. Cheng Emergency Room didn't let you know the set of experiences like a set of experiences book, yet figured out through certain courses of events, and the depiction of characters showed the characters in various social classes around then. This is a verifiable scholarly film, and utilizing it is simple. Hazy said that the characters didn't match those of verifiable figures, and he saw nothing. However, at that point once more, whether it's a film or a television series, there are many individuals who get verifiable figures and adjust the endings of authentic figures, correct? For what reason is everything made sense of, suggested, and coordinated against being blamed? On account of a wide range of terrible surveys, a few passers-by saw this film and headed out to see this film. I simply need to giggle and say, is this the thing you sunspots need? Following the Chief Chang Emergency Room and the vitally inventive group, he made sense of a ton of subtleties through the web. In the wake of advocating the study of human instinct and the foundation of the story, it roused many individuals craving to do it 2 times, multiple times, and multiple times. The chief's feel and comprehension of human instinct control, story methods, and the preparation of new entertainers are first class. Each person, light and shadow, lines, soundtrack, genuine articles, and camera focal point truly deserve cautious thought and relishing. It doesn't seem okay to seek the movies. Regardless of how the movies is, Wang Yibo has set up a good foundation for himself in the entertainment world. Mr. Yang Zhang said, why care about it? In the realm of crows, swans are likewise blameworthy. Their contemplations are not at a similar level. Regard is sufficient. What's more, on October 15th, Unknown will be delivered in Hong Kong. Those abroad companions who need to watch mysterious motion pictures can go to watched. Once more, the reality of the situation will come out eventually, so you should stand by somewhat longer.